everyone, I'm Carol. Welcome to my channel where today I will be presenting information that I received from inquiries of many of my subscribers and personal clients that seem to be interested in the topic of exploring past lives and reincarnation. Now, some people do believe in past lives and others do not. I respect that. But for those of you who do and wish to explore it, then stay tuned. I personally, of course, believe in it, and I find that it is a very valuable component in explaining as well as understanding patterns, challenges, gifts, that we have in our present life, as well as some people have phobias and unfounded fears that can be traced back to previous lifetimes. Astrology and numerology are just two of the ways that we can find and provide information about past lives. There's regression, to be hypnotized. But today's video is going to focus on just one aspect in numerology. There are other ways that we can provide information based on your individual first name. But it has to be your first name is written exactly as it is on your birth certificate. Okay, what I'm going to do here today is demonstrate step by step how to convert your name into numbers between 1 and 9, which we will then go and indicate the greatest achievements you inquired from another lifetime. And these achievements you now bring forward into this lifetime, and their natural strengths, their natural abilities. Some of them you may not be aware of, but when you are, they're easy for you to tap into, to use quickly and effectively. So what I'm going to offer you is all information through my years of study, practice, working experiences, my workshops and my classes. My work is not copyrighted, what I'm going to share with you today. I will also very quickly include a little bit about astrology and its component for greater personal integration for you who know a little bit about astrology. But due to time and the complexity of all this information, I will just supply you with the basics. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, here is our conversion chart. And as I said, you may want to fast forward when I give you all that information strictly for the number that you finally come to as you do your first name. Okay, this is my name on my birth certificate. This is the way it was spelled. I am French Canadian. So this is the Pythagorean chart. And as you can see, there are the 9 basic numbers, and underneath those numbers are the 26 letters of the alphabet. And each number has 3 except for 9, which only has 2, I and R. So you put your first name down, and then whatever letter you have, I have a C here, then I look to see where C is in the chart, and I see that C vibrates to a number 3, and that's what you're going to put immediately under each letter of your name. A, that's a number 1 vibration. R, that's a number 9 vibration. O, here it is under the 6. The 3 L's are here under the 3, and the E is right here under the 5. So get that. That is your basic conversion. And in numerology, very quickly, what a numerologist would do is add up all of these numbers, and it would be integrated, one part of a numerologist's way of understanding the energy of your name. But that's not what we're doing today. Okay, we're continuing now until we come to one last number. Okay, here's where the addition comes in. You're going to add up the first two numbers together. 3 and 1 is 4, and you're going to put it in between those two numbers. And we're going to do that across. We have 1 and 9. We know that that's 10. We have to break everything down to a single digit. 1 and 0 is 1. 9 and 6 is 15. Add 1 and 5, you would get 6. Put it in between those two numbers you added up. Let's continue on. 6 and 3 is 9. 3 and 3 is 6. And 5 and 3 is 8. The next row is going to be one less. We need to continue until we come to one digit. 4 and 1 is 5. 6 and 1 is 7. 9 and 6 is 15. 5 and 1 is 6. Here we do that again. And then we add up 8 and 6. That's 14. 4 and 1 is 5. Keep adding. 7 and 5 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. That's what I'm going to put in between those two numbers I just added up. 7 and 6 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. I'm hoping you're getting to understand the simplicity of this. Now, here's something interesting, and I will explain why I have the asterisk. Not that we're going to be using, but it is something that if you're working with numerology, you take notice of. 6 and 5 is 11. 11 is one of the 4 master numbers. We're not going to use the 11. Everything has to be brought down to a base digit. But 1 and 1 is 2, and that asterisk will tell the numerologist that it came from a master number. So this name has within it the energy of that master number. Let's continue. 4 and 3 is 7. It repeats itself here. And then 3 and 2 is 5. We're getting there, but no cigar yet. Okay. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 7 and 5 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. And lastly, 5 and 3 is 8. We now have come to the number energy that the name Carol vibrates to. That number reflects what was earned and given to me from the other lifetime, and the power of that number 8, which we will be discussing here shortly. We will be going through all 9 numbers, is what I bring back for me to use this lifetime from the past. As promised, here are some astrological indications. Looking at that number 8, and we're looking at the planets and the numbers that are allocated to it, we know that 8 vibrates to the planet Saturn, and its expression is emotional, and you can see that each one of the 9 numbers will have a way of expressing that energy. So the name Carol, spelt in this way, has the influence of the planet Saturn, and its expression is in an emotional way. So astrologically, I would look at my birth chart to see exactly where my Saturn is. Now, here are 2 things that are very interesting. The 8th sign of the zodiac is Scorpio. I am a Scorpio. my Saturn is also in Scorpio. So you can see that heaviness of that planet Saturn in my chart and even in the numerology here that I am expressing. The other thing you might want to do very quickly is to add up which number reoccurs most often when you added these down. And for me, it was the number 3. Fascinating, because when I add up my name here, it is a 30 vibration. So I would also look at the number 3 as far as the planet. It is Jupiter. It's a mental expression. So I have a very strong mental and emotional nature, which is very true in my astrological chart. And where my Jupiter is in my chart is also very important. So just from that, you can see how you can go deeper and understand the power and the correlation, because numerology and astrology go hand in hand. All right, so right now what we're going to do is dive into the meaning of all these numbers. And here is where we're going to begin. As you can see, folks, we have qualities you brought with you this lifetime. So if your last number is a number 1, having great potential to succeed wherever you place your energy, this is a very strong vibration. Number 1 is the sun. It is physical. So you have a lot of capacity. Okay? Capable of finding new and innovative solutions to old problems. There is a push to explore and discover new technologies for the betterment of society. In your last life, you earned the respect of those you led and worked with. Ability to access knowledge, and you are blessed with a good understanding this lifetime. It is important for you to learn how to delegate responsibility, because as a number 1 and as an energy of being physical, you have a tendency to do a lot, burn the candle at both ends. There is also going to be cautions with each one of these energies, vibrations that I'm going to bring forth for you today. Keep your ego in check. Take care of your body and balance activity with proper diet and sleep. Okay, if your last number was a number 2, in this lifetime, you may prefer to work behind the scenes. And many also prefer to work with women who have a 2 vibration in their name as the last number from another lifetime. Your self-confidence is well established, having learned forgiveness and compassion in your previous life. You bestow and give love openly without attachments. Home and family are areas you place the greatest focus on. In business, number 2s, your achievements stem from your ability to cooperate, see both sides of issues, and your use of diplomacy. Your inner promptings are centered around your spirituality and the balance you obtain from drawing on that force. I also tell my clients to listen to your dreams. Here's the caution for number 2s. Be steadfast with setting boundaries with those who may view you as weak or easily influenced. All right, number 3 as your last number to your first name. You gain the respect of others in a previous lifetime with generosity on the material plane and creative works you provided. Opportunities are many for you, and as well as your ability to obtain financial security. Travel and working out of the countries are quite common for this number. Learning moderation and setting limits have earned you the ease of enjoying the good things in life now. You have a refined and gentle nature. Many have a very pleasing voice. Contributions this lifetime may be in areas of teaching, music, poetry, art, dance, drama, and writing. Here is your caution: to be authentic and have a sincere interest in those who gather around you and may be contributing to your accomplishments and successes. Okay, number 4. Your head and heart went into what you built with your hands and manner you lived your past life. Qualities and high standards brought security and peace of mind. You gained the respect from others by your practicality and careful use of resources. Now you have the knowledge and backing to work in corporations, political organizations, and technologies that advance others. Having a humanitarian outlook and unity of purpose, you receive some support from others quickly. You are usually very popular with like minds, trying to accomplish and be purposeful with worldly material things. Here's your caution: you have workaholic tendencies. Remember to rest both body and mind. Number 5, this vibration has great capacity to communicate, and in your past life, you mentored, educated, traveled in pursuit of gaining further knowledge, as well as teaching those you encountered along the way. Learning or acquiring different languages may be part of your work this lifetime. There are people who are number 5s who do sign for people who are deaf. Geminis also are good in doing sign languaging. An interest in various cultures and their tradition capture your attention. You may seek to become a lawyer, a diplomat, architect, designer, painter, sculptor, electricians, as you enjoy working with your hands in different capacities. You will gain respect with being open-minded, fair and just, and most importantly, honesty. These traits continue to be part of your tools for harmony and success in this life. Here's your caution: your love of variety and change may make you a jack of all trades and a master of none. Okay, for the number 6 as your last digit in your name, you gain the respect of others in your previous lifetime through service and dedication to some type of religion, a faith, or spiritual order, or you sacrifice continuously to provide for and protect your family during times of great difficulties and world conflict. Now you possess an inner quality of peace, resolve, and acceptance that others sense and are attracted to. In whatever vocation or type of work that you now do, your emotions and dedications are woven within. Most have a family business or interest in providing a service for those less fortunate. A natural ability to nurture, inspire, and help. Many are healers of heart and mind in this lifetime that have that number 6 vibration. Here is the caution: knowing when and how much to give and assist, and when to allow others the freedom to continue their chosen path whether it is beneficial or destructive for them. Number 7, you spend a great deal of your previous lifetime learning, studying, and developing scientific and or medical techniques. Some may have studied doctrines and ancient wisdom for many lifetimes. You earn the respect of others in the improvement and education of those in need. Having great perception, your work seemed to be inspired from other realms. Balance was needed then, and it is still important to achieve in this lifetime. The progress you make now can be in the field of science or mysticism. Many will work to protect, help balance Mother Nature and all its habitats, having an innate sense that this life holds a higher purpose. Many find their soul's design and mission by studying ancient traditions. Here is your caution for the number 7. This vibration has a reclusive, introverted tendency. Your gifts and knowledge are meant to be used, taught, and revealed to others. Number 8, you affected many people in your previous lives from your various abilities or opportunities and or occupations that you participated in or had control of. Military, political, executive, royalty, institutional, or government agencies. The respect you gained came from the hard work and contributions you gave on a large scale. You did not abuse the power you held or were born into. Your knowledge and diplomacy brought resolutions when needed for the betterment of the whole. In this current life, your work is usually based on a solid, proven structure. Tradition and rules are the tools you now create your success, work, home, and family on. The number 8 vibration is dual, having both aspects of material gains and higher aspiration in its quality. Used properly, many in this lifetime gain recognition and status whenever they apply themselves and incorporate the two energies in a consistent, balanced manner. Remember, let me bring back that chart here. 8 is Saturn, and Saturn is to do with karma and responsibility. You possess the gift to also arbitrate and negotiate. So what is the caution for the number 8? There may be times you need assistance. Learn to ask. Know when outlived and outdated use of a structure, law, or belief system needs to be revised or released. Now, lastly, number 9. This is a multifaceted vibration, and you have the ability to lead and direct others for various purposes and reasons. Most often, you did this with humanitarian intentions. Respect was gained through the various forms of creativity, talents, and originality coming from your own words and deeds. There is usually an outpouring of compassion and spiritual knowledge with this vibration. In this lifetime, you exhibit physical strength, power, and know-how. Ideas that you bring forth center around renewing and repairing what is causing discord in any way, discord in life in any way. The 9 also destroys and eliminates what is deemed destructive to the welfare of a society. Many with this vibration are physicians, educators, entertainers, philanthropists, philosophers, religious leaders, and spiritual coaches. They enjoy interacting with others on a mental level, challenging concepts and ideas which really need to be expressed. Caution. Take time to renew and recharge your own life. Being aware of not getting bogged down with too many irons in the fire. All right, everyone, I know this was long. Thanks for joining me today. If you're having any difficulty finding what your number is, please let me know. I'll try to assist you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I certainly would appreciate that. Blessings. Bye for now.